What's up, guys? Exodus One, aka Indigo Sky, aka Trigger Ranking. So basically, today we about to do a couple reaction to some videos and things like that. First up, we got one of dude I've been following for a long time before he even got to know Jumper, but his name is Poetic with a K at the end, Flacco with two K's and an O at the end. So yeah, the video we're doing this morning, we're basically talking about WAC 100 crashing out on No Jumper, and basically I'm sure this is about Stan G from Memphis. And the craziest thing about it is the whole Stan G guy, or whatever. I seen a video what I think WAC pulled up in front of his house allegedly because he had a problem with him. So right now we about to get to it. Y'all go check out Poetic Flacco. We got a whole bunch of more stuff to talk about today. So y'all stay in line, and we about to pass the time.
22 and WAC 100 just had their biggest argument yet on camera.
Hold on. We got to hit. All right, come on.
All played out on their podcast. Adam and WAC has been doing this podcast for about a year or two now. Is every Sunday on the Now, I recently interviewed one of WAC 100's ops, or somebody who's been using WAC 100 online for a while now. I believe for about 3 or 4 years or so. Adam, the person had an issue with WAC, and he just brought them on because he thought they was an interesting character. WAC 100 response is, this person don't have a visible online platform. I believe their last YouTube video was about 400 views, and they haven't posted for about a month. So to know about this dude, or to find this dude, you would have had to know that me and this dude has gotten into it. Because if you type in Stan G's name on YouTube, the clips just pop up as Stan G and WAC 100. Adam is saying, bruh, I didn't see those clips. He hopped in my DMs, and that's how we began to talk. I didn't know that you and him had beef. And honestly, if Adam is saying he didn't know, you kind of have to take Adam at face value. Because if you don't have any proof he's lying, you kind of have to believe that Adam is telling the truth. But when this dude came on, he started speaking on WAC 100 and WAC 100's wife during the interview. So after the interview, Adam was on the No Jumper News. And during the No Jumper News, Adam brought up a couple of things this dude said during the interview about WAC 100's wife, R&B. And as soon as Adam repeated what this dude said, WAC 100 called in to check Adam for repeating what he said and even interviewing this dude and giving him the platform to say what he said about WAC 100's wife.
Down south, all these big name rappers that we don't really know who's beefing with who.
Wherever y'all at, y'all tapping in. Let me know where y'all coming from. City, state, Providence. Also run the lights up.
Like, he was telling me crazy. I think he got a great personality. I didn't even know he had beef with WAC on, and then WAC started tweaking a little bit. But I mean, his whole thing, because he was talking, they'll see it on the podcast, but I guess he used to talk to R&B. Oh. Which he did not in any way say that they spent time together, but he said they used to talk. Well, what are you talking about?
That dude ain't never talked to my woman. If he did, I wouldn't have nothing to say about it. But don't be disrespecting like that. That ain't cool.
What did I say? All I said was that he said he used to talk to her.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, that's like a mother coming up there making up lies about your wife, right?
Well, obviously it would be like that since it's exactly the same thing. But I'm just saying that I was just repeating what he said on the podcast.
But that's what I'm saying.
What up?
Making up lies, it was real. I got nothing to say. Everybody got their past, but that's my point right there, right? Is a motherfucker come to a platform that I work at and just start lying. It was real. I got nothing to say.
But why would I not believe him when he says that?
Hey, yo, you know what, R&B? I'm gonna let him tell you. This nigga. Oh. It ain't the truth, bro. If it was the truth, I wouldn't have nothing to say, bro.
Well, if that's true, then for sure we need to politic that. But that's just what he said.
I'm not politics. Something gonna happen. I'm telling you, as a man, it's not true, bro. If it was true, I wouldn't have nothing to say, bro.
Oh, hell.
Respect your wife, bro.
You gotta go, bro.
This doesn't have anything to do with mine. But I'm just saying, he came on the podcast. and he said that.
You gotta go, big dog.
But I'm not making up anything about her. I'm
When you
just
turn
repeating what I
18,
was
you
told,
come
which
up
I
in
didn't
here,
have
bro.
any reason to not believe.
Wack even put his wife on the phone to let them know.
Okay, check this out, y'all. My page is not made for kids. So children, I don't know if your mama or your daddy watching me, don't click on my videos. If you see me with shades and the beard, don't click on my video. If you under 18, don't click on my video. My videos are not made for kids.
Hey, bro, this dude is lying. But the conversation didn't go anywhere. The conversation didn't progress. Adam didn't budge at all. So then Wack told Adam, I'ma holler at you. Now, usually, when somebody tell you, in our world, in the urban world, I'ma holler at you, that's usually not good. Usually is some type of hostility there.
Not cool, bro. I respect your wife, bro. Respect
So this doesn't have anything to do with mine, but I'm just saying, he came on the podcast and he said that.
about yours.
But I'm not making up anything about her. I'm just repeating what I was told, which I didn't have any reason to not believe.
Nigga really like playing the game like, you was dad, we used to talk. This nigga really.
Hey, y'all run the lights up. Y'all coming up in that thing.
That's not cool, bro. The dead homie. That's not cool, bro. That's not okay.
Okay, well, I mean, that's what he told me. I was just saying what he told me. If it's not true, then for sure that's dead.
You not understanding what I'm saying, bro?
So you think he's just lying about it to get under your skin?
I know he lying, bro. We made him on Clubhouse. We made his character. The nigga's a bum. Like, bro, we got videos of this nigga in his drawers, cracked out.
What?
He's a bum. He's homeless.
In the video.
We know he's 300 pounders.
We need to see, we need
Send
that
the
video
video,
then.
man. Send the video.
Pretty big likely that it just ain't cool on some man shit.
Well, no, now, if you're saying that he's lying, then I'm like, okay, well, then we gotta address that. But why would you think that I would just assume that it was a lie? I don't.
Love was nearly lost until Pizza Hut showed up.
Go get her. Hi, I'm Peter.
Looks like it.
Out.
And you know what, bro? I'll holler at you, bro. I'll
That
holler
nigga
at
Wack
you, bro.
butthurt about
Okay.
that shit. He butthurt, bro.
Jeez.
That is a
That
crazy.
nigga
But the
butthurt.
next time they holler was actually on the show. Oh my God! Stan G. Now, Adam's plan for the show, he wanted to play the interview for Wack 100 to react to it. Wack 100 shut it down. So then Adam brought it up, essentially asking why. Why don't you want to react to the interview with this guy? And this,
Because Stan G probably went on that clown this man, bro. What's up, certified? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? What's up? What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Where y'all tapping in from? City, state, Providence, country.
this is where things went back.
You called me during that podcast upset because I interviewed someone,
Point, but you know, you got it. That's you.
Stan G of Memphis,
That's you.
a Clubhouse personality who I believe you used to be on good terms.
No, bro, this is the.
You guys were cool.
No, bro, you missing
There was
the
a
point.
fallout.
No, it wasn't no fallout. You missing the point. On Clubhouse, it's just like pod, right? You got your upper echelon people. No matter what room they go into, they get pulled up and get acknowledged and give them a big what's up. You can take over the room, right? Then you got your
From
bums.
America, okay.
The
I'm in
dudes that been
America,
called
too.
lying is just
Big
a
dog.
troll and shit like that, right? This dude that been called, I sent you this
I'm
shit.
in the land of the free and the motherfucking brave. But I'm in Atlanta though, that's why I said I'm in the land of the motherfucking brave. Like,
Dude has been caught doing all kind of weird shit. So for him to like intentionally like disrespect my queen was crazy. That like,
Okay,
but
but
you know
I
that's what
don't
you
feel
want
like he actually did that because you are on my app about me interviewing someone who he made it clear that he never hung out with
Hey, bro,
R&B. Do you want me to show you the clips of him? Because I think that's a good compromise. I showed
bro,
you
this
the
is what I'm
clips of
gonna tell
him
you.
talking about her on this podcast,
Alan.
and you are able to debunk them and state your opinion in
Listen,
real
what I'm
time.
not gonna do, listen, you a white boy and think you in control.
I'm gonna offer you an option since you clearly want me to remove those clips from his interview.
You're a white dude that think you in control, and I'm a strong believer to every action is a reaction, right?
Adam does stand up for Stan G quite a bit. Adam is telling why Stan G never disrespected his wife because Stan G never said him and the wife hang out. But that's the part where I think Adam is very intelligent. So I think Adam knows that when another man says, me and this person talked,
Hey, what's up?
don't just mean communicating. Me and this person
What's up,
talked
Shay?
is me and this person romantically talked. We were working towards something. So WAC 100 isn't even trying to hear the clarification of, yo, he never said they hung up. No.
So, context. Whack 100, supposedly, all this alleged, left his wife and got with this lady here, R&B. And now they saying Stan G, I'm talking about he on the East Coast. Memphis is on the East Coast, y'all. So how the hell he get the R&B? I don't know. He might be out there in LA, but I'm just saying. But the man basically saying he talking to whack old lady and whack butt hurt. Like,
For example, if a gay man says, hey, yo, me and Flacco talk, excuse me? That would never mean, hey, bruh, me and Flacco went to school together at some point and we talked in the cafeteria. No. Talk always has an implication to it. So Wack just feels like, okay, so he already came to the platform. I'm already upset about that. And then he talked about my wife and me, and he is implying or alluding or trying to make you believe that him and my wife has something going on. That's out. This is where I do have to give Adam the benefit of the doubt because Adam is white. So maybe talking means something different in the white community. But among us, when you say you're talking to a woman, that is an implication towards something. Wack understands that. Wack is trying to explain that.
And it's like almost like saying like just because I'm talking to a chick in our community, we might just be talking to her as far as bang bang, like rest in peace, John Witherspoon. When you talking to a girl, you might just be bang banging. But if we go together, that's different, dog.
Trying to tell Wack, yo, he only said talking. So Adam isn't really grasping that Stan G knew what he was doing. Stan G was being slick when he told you that him and Wack's wife used to talk. He was being slick. Adam eventually catches on, but he didn't catch on immediately. But Wack 100 begins to send Adam a subtle warning. Like when he says, yo, hey, every action has a reaction. If you want to put it out, put it out. But, my reaction is going to be my reaction. So Wack is sending Adam subtle warnings. He's not catching on. And eventually, Wack gets even more pissed once it becomes perfectly clear that Adam isn't really trying to hear the narrative that Stan G's saying talking is him crossing the line.
You do it how you want to do it. We all mean it. Now, if it's sometimes it's a reality check. Because what comes around goes around. Now, I've been in the seat several times. I just don't say nothing to you. I do what I'm supposed to do as a brother because I know how you feel about certain things. And it's real shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it was one dude a couple weeks ago that was upset, and I had to kind of talk him down. I believe he called you too, right? And I said, bro, you took that wrong, bro. I didn't mean that like that. He just, your presentation. You know what I mean? When he said what he said, he didn't mean that like that. And I'm like, but that was going on right there. That can't happen, bro. Let that be, right? And I'm gonna leave that like that, right? And I'll show you I'll show you, right? But it's obvious, it's cool. Sometimes it's just it's an eye. I thought you would have more respect for her than letting the nigga run a
What have I done that is disrespectful towards her?
I mean, anytime you let him up.
Yeah, this nigga.
Energizer's 3-in-1 Child Shield is the world's first
premium.
coin-lithium battery that has 3 different safety features.
Anytime you let him up on a platform and run a fake, if it's real, it's real, homie. The truth can never be considered disrespect. Well, it's real, but to allow them at the table and speak something, and it really ain't about me. It's like really was kind of a disappointment to her. She like, damn, I thought me and Adam was cool, but
Okay, but again, you just went on like a really long speech that didn't answer the question, which is, what did I do, or what do you think that I did that was disrespectful to her?
You ain't did nothing.
Well, then that negates everything that you just said.
No, you ain't did nothing. But what I'm saying is, as a street nigga, if you don't do nothing, I ain't did nothing. Ain't nobody doing nothing. We just leave it right there.
Okay, so we don't have to watch it, but I'll read you the timestamp.
In this conversation, the unspoken things are the loudest. The things that are going unspoken are the loudest. Wack is feeling like, hold on. I don't even care in what context or how he clarified what he said about my woman. Him talking about my woman or bringing her up in any context is disrespectful because he shouldn't already be up. Like, he shouldn't even be up here. I'm your partner. I'm your friend. I'm your homie. I'm somebody you do a podcast with every week. This person, who for the most part, again, Stan G, is no disrespect, I love you, brother. But this person, for the most part, has no relevance whatsoever. So to interview him is already like a slight disrespect to me. But then to have him speak on my wife, that's what White is trying to express. I do not care what context, I don't want to hear it. Adam is pushing for, I can interview anybody I want on my platform.
Got it! Got it!
Which Adam does have the right to do. So WAC 100, because you can't really argue with that, right? Yo, it's my platform. I have the right to interview whoever I want. So even though WAC 100 is not happy that Adam interviews Stan G at all, it's being unspoken because WAC 100 has to concede that point. This is Adam's platform. He can interview anybody he wants to interview. So the unspoken thing is what is speaking the loudest. WAC 100 really wants to say, man, you shouldn't be interviewing that guy at all. But what point WAC 100 is arguing, he already conceded, okay, you can interview him, cool. Now him bringing up my wife, that's what WAC is saying, y'all crossed the line with that one. So Adam is trying to bring up the context, WAC 100 ain't going for it, and eventually WAC 100 gets really heated to where he takes off his hat. Now, if WAC takes off his hat, you know you are this close to blow line. But WAC 100 was able to kind of contain himself and not really go too off the edge.
Okay, at the 10-minute mark in the interview.
This was crazy, right? This was crazy. Like, you already know, right? I ain't with it. You disrespecting my woman. You told me, bro.
You just said that I didn't disrespect.
You told me, bro. Listen, I just wanted to be rational
and give me a real answer because
I'm not going to be rational.
Why do you keep talking? I have to figure out.
I'm not going to be rational.
I have to figure out a way in which I can put this content out that is not going to upset you right now, bro. Why are you getting all heated and shit? What is this?
I'm not with it, homie. Respect that. I'm telling you, I'm not with it, bro. It's a disrespect.
What is the disrespect? Why can't you answer this question like a grown up?
Come on in and lie on my woman.
What was the lie?
Whatever he said.
Everything. You know without me telling you what he said that it's a lie.
You don't do. Nobody does.
But he didn't say that he.
Period.
He didn't say he hung out with
Let's
them.
move on, dog. Also, because I don't do it with your wife.
But do you realize?
You told me, bro.
Okay.
You told me certain things not to do, and I don't do.
You realize how much you're making it seem like you have something to hide by being so protective about this? You won't even let me
check this out,
you won't even let me tell you what he said.
I don't give a.
But you want it removed from the interview.
Oh, you can do what you want to do with it. Just don't
you
be
won't
mad.
tell me
Just
not
don't
to
be
put
mad
it out.
I do what I do.
You're threatening me.
I'm not
if I put it out. You won't tell me
I'm not
what
threatening.
I'm allowed to put out and not.
I'm telling you, it's disrespectful.
What?
My woman feel disrespected.
No. Stop. What that part? Why?
If I came on there and said you were sucking his back, if I came on there and said, "Hey, we got footage of Adam sucking,"
just make it up around him. That's like the most random thing you possibly say. What? Am I not allowed to tell you what he said?
Hey, bro, that's between you and him, bro.
No, it's not. It's between me and you. I'm trying to get to the bottom of what you're feeling. Like if I were to tell you what he said,
I'm cool, bro.
That would help us get to an understanding of what
you're doing right now, right, is what you've been doing with a lot of cats up here.
No, this is me trying to get an actual answer from you.
Antagonized fires because you ain't been yet.
You don't think I've been?
Oh, you ain't been. Yeah.
Why not?
You keep playing the way you playing and mixing how you mixing, because I'm watching what's going on in the streets like a month.
I think it's pretty obvious who's being a more mature person.
Nothing to do with me.
Okay, think about
nothing to do with me.
Right. This is my platform. Obviously,
got nothing to do with me. I'm just telling you.
Why won't you let me talk? I have the ability to review the conversation that I had, so you can tell me if you're comfortable with it coming on. And you're being so immature that you won't even let me tell you what was said.
I'm being immature how to put my hands on you, bro. I'm being very mature, bro. Because as a man, I done said it 10 times. I'm off it. And I'm cool on that. Just like you have told me, and with very seriousness in your eyes.
I just told you the same thing that I would be.
For this situation, in this situation only, I'll probably tend to lean towards whack. I of this with the man. Now, if let's say Wack has 100 people he's telling Adam they have to be off limits, that's a little too much, okay? But if Wack is saying, listen, I'm not even tripping, dude got interviewed, why is he bringing up my wife, right? Like, it's one thing to interview the ops, which is, hey, listen, man, I feel like if Adam wants to say, hey, I can't just like blackball any and everyone a host hates, okay? That's crazy. I feel like he'll be correct in that aspect, right? Because if there's like 20 different hosts in the building and they each have like 5 different people they don't like, it kind of gets hard to manage at that point. But if the argument is, hey, you can interview whoever you want to interview, but just don't have that person talk about it, I think that's a fair request. I think that request that should at least be honored, right? Interview whoever you want to interview. If they my ops and I express I don't want them on the platform, but it's your platform and you do so, just don't have them talk about me or my family. Or just don't have them come on the platform and lie on me. I feel like that's a fair request. But let me know in the comment section, what do you guys think about this, man? Do y'all think that Wack 100 was correct? Like Adam was correct? Let me know what you guys think, all right? And if you're still watching, click on this video here.
Hey, so I check out Poetic Flacco, man. We got some really good content. He been doing the 4 minute. He like behind hacking them, but yeah. We gonna look at how they playing with them on this.
Welcome back to Scandalous Los Angeles TV, where we expose the exposers. The other day, after Young Ant questioned Porky about CS2 back, Porky went ahead and let it be known to the world that he's a selective politicker. Now, why is that a big deal? Because Lieutenant Officer Loves Boys, the very person Porky's aligned with, has spent all this time preaching against selective politicking. They've told us over and over how bad it is, how it's dishonest, how it's not what they stand for. At first I let it slide, but today we're going to nitpick just a little. Because for the guy running their banner to openly admit he's been out here picking and choosing when it benefits him is textbook hypocrisy. And just one more kink.
So if y'all don't know what selective politicking is, selective politicking is basically when you say you're against something, but you could bend or fold and do the thing that you say that you don't like. So that's selective politics.
Exposes armor.
Pull the work and send it. And they sent it. I sent it to Bro, because I seen Bro run his clip. Bro was taking the stand that I took. But like the police, we don't care about that. I didn't care about that, right? I don't care about dead bodies. I died and you go to jail. And you can use me to get out of jail, put it on me.
The only reason Porky is saying that now is because he knows Stutterbox already let everybody know that he told Greg Kading that Poochie, who's now deceased, was the one responsible for the murder of Biggie. So when he says telling on a dead man isn't snitching, he's doing it to cover himself. Only problem is he can't cover himself, because Simon is still alive, and the narrative is that Simon paid Poochie to do it.
I'm gone. Some niggas that say, that's all you told, that's telling. Told on the dead body. No, nigga, go on home. I'm gone. They can't charge me. Right? So I sent it to him.
This ain't the police you telling though. These is drug connects in New York and Ohio and Miami, shit like y'all told. I fuck with Freeway. I said, bro, I didn't dig into it because I didn't really want to. Every now and then I do.
This man trying to say Freeway Ricky Ross is a snitch, bro. Bro, come on, bro. Bro, Freeway Ricky Ross is one of the biggest drug dealers in history. Definitely Florida history. But if he one of the biggest drug dealers in history and nobody never came out and, bro, you know how long people been talking about this man, bro? That's like Jacksonville, Florida, Henry Mann, my nigga. Man, that's like South Carolina, Junie Bennett, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bitch ass nigga shit. I select the politics. And if you ask me, I'm gonna tell y'all. You know, I fuck with y'all, fuck with you. You know, that's just a bitch ass nigga. You know, this is some real shit.
This doesn't come as a big surprise either. Porky has constantly aligned himself with people who work with the police. His closest associate, his #1 business partner, Lieutenant Officer Loves Boys, just down there and applied to be a police officer. These are the same guys who've been yelling for the longest time. Big U works with the LAPD through the GRID program. Look at Loves Boys. He's the one who went down there and applied. You want to talk about selective politics? Man, stop it. Porky's out here friends with Dale Morrison, another federal informant. He said Molly Mall is like...
So Dale Morrison, yes. Dale Dog. I think it's Dale Dog, if I'm not mistaken.
A brother to him, another federal informant. This is exactly why Porky had to come out and admit he's selective politics. Because everybody already sees it anyway. But what about Loves Boys? I thought he said they don't do that.
The selective politicking is real, you know what I'm saying? It's real in the hood, you know what I'm saying? I salute dudes like Rosette, you know what I'm saying, who stand on principles, integrity, and truth, you know what I'm saying? And I respect and look and really look up to all the guys who made it to where we at, who name ain't on no paper, you know what I'm saying? And the ones who didn't say, oh, I'm gonna overlook this, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you still my boy, man, you know? You told, but you still my bro. I'm riding with you right wrong. So I'm not with that right.
So like when I told y'all earlier, like they don't believe in snitching. So like somebody might have snitched, and they like, hey man, you snitched, but you still my partner. I still fuck with you.
No, I fuck with you. I fuck with you. You know what I said,
man? You know, you told, but you still my bro. I'm right wrong.
No, I fuck with you. I fuck with you. You know what I said.
I'm not You're wrong, bro. You know what I'm saying? I started that.
Loves Boys is lucky that Porky plays the game the way he does. Porky said if he rocks with you, he rocks with you. Which is why he's not out here telling everybody about Loves Boys' sealed file. That's the little secret Porky's holding over his head. The thing that's keeping Loves Boys in check. But since Porky admits he's selective, he's not airing him out. Meanwhile, Loves Boys runs around talking about how they're not selective and how they don't move like that. These guys aren't the exposers. They're just the hypocrites. That's it. At this point, it's like beating a dead horse. Everybody can see what's going on. That's why we're about to shift this content in a new direction. Because this isn't news anymore. Everybody knows what time it is with these guys. Of course, we'll always speak on the exposers when it matters. But it's time to switch things up.
Yeah, you tell one time you go. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no right or wrong. You wrong, you go with me. You know what I'm saying? But it's just a lot of stuff in politicking, bro. And it's like it's a trend. You know what I'm saying? It's trendy. You know what I'm saying? It's trendy to hate the real. It's trendy to hate the truth. You know what I'm saying? It's trendy to hate, you know what I'm saying, the ones who standing out.
So according to Loves Boys, the guy he takes orders from, the guy he calls his boss, apparently hates the real, hates the truth, and hates people who stand on business. That's straight from Loves Boys himself. He also said, if you're wrong, you're gone. You only get one chance with him. But then look what happened. After Loose Cannon went to jail, Love's boys went and posted all that stuff he was saying over at No Jumper, saying Loose was telling. But hold up. He let Loose be an exposer with him that entire time. I thought it was supposed to be one strike and you're out. That's what I'm saying. These guys are liars, and they do it all day long.
Every now and then I do some bitch ass nigga shit. I select the politics.
And all this selective politics.
Damn, son.
That causes division. Division causes weaknesses. Everybody doing their own thing because niggas select the politics, bro. Niggas are saying this is cool, saying this ain't cool. That causes division because you got niggas who gonna say, well, shit, I'ma fuck with girls, man. I'ma fuck with girls. All this whole goofy shit, bro. When the niggas is supposed to all be standing on business, nigga, ain't nobody bigger than the program, nigga. You fuck up, nigga, you out. Niggas ain't like that. Niggas ain't like that, bro. I don't know what it's from. I don't know if niggas on drugs. I don't know if niggas just busters. Niggas ain't got no money. I don't know what it is, cuz. I'm not no buster. I don't do drugs and I got money. So I don't know.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
What niggas thinking. I stand on what I stand on. I don't need no nigga. I'm gonna hide behind no nigga. None of that shit, bro.
Every now and then I do some bitch ass nigga shit. I select the politics.
You let y'all know, you know, what he really stand on. Nothing on this street shit. So I want to know who's really fucking with Cub.
I select the politics.
You see, since nigga want to call around and send my video as a skit around and ask different gangs, are y'all fucking with 600? Did y'all see his video? It's a skit. But you really doing foul shit. So who's really fucking with you? So let's get all this shit out and see who really fucking with who, bro. Oh, cause there's too much misunderstanding and niggas not knowing over here. No. Who's fucking with the rats? Who's fucking with the rat lovers?
I select the politics.
Y'all let that shit be known, bro. I ain't fucking with them. I'll be with my motherfucking self, nigga.
I select the politics.
I got niggas who ain't never coming home. Niggas who ain't never coming home.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I select the politics.
I'm not bending my rules, nigga. I'm gonna stand on my business.
I select the politics.
Next video, most scandalous Los Angeles. Going back in.
What you know, not who you know.
Examining whack, what it said? Whack character. Character examination.
It's very out of the ordinary for there to be an oncoming RICO and for so much of it to already be being discussed on social media and on podcasts.
Who was doing that?
When does that happen? You and 600.
Welcome back to Scandalous Los Angeles TV, where we expose the exposers. Today, we're taking a closer look at the character of CS2 Back, and we're going to take a trip down memory lane to do so. We'll revisit a few classic Clubhouse recordings, but this time, I'll be adding a little commentary to put some paint where it ain't. We've studied Porky and his ways, the same way the oppressor has studied us as a people. Because of that, we can clearly recognize when Porky is working with someone, like he does with SBGB TV, versus when he's working against someone, like he does with us. We're going to start at the very beginning, before Porky launched his slander campaign against Deuce. Back when Porky was still trying to recruit Deuce to his side, offering him the world on a silver platter. This is Porky doing his best impression of Alonzo from Training Day. I'm convinced this is exactly why Greg Kading changed his name to Alonzo Zoe Scott in the movie. What you're about to hear will show you exactly how Porky acts when he's attempting to befriend you.
Right? I FaceTime him. I said, it's daytime where you at, right? Corey, watch this. I'm 12 hours ahead of you. It's nighttime. Wall map, buddy. You see the language on that wall? That's German. I'm not even in the United States to know what the fuck is going on now. You would like me to reach out to my brother to see what's going on as a homie. I do that. Right? So what I'm saying, over time, with me and this just speaking back and forth, arguing back and forth, I've grown to know him and respect his character as a man first and foremost. He just happened to be a homie. Just like Rob or Chris. I just like his character. So I fuck with him. Rob knows he can pull up on me, go to sleep at my spot, ain't nothing gonna happen because that's just me, because I'm not a, bro, I'm like, I
I tell all my youth, bro, I don't want no other gang banging. Go to the military, go to the police academy, go to the military, go to the police academy.
These are the talking points Porky uses when he's trying to pull you into his way of thinking. Forget telling the kids to be doctors or lawyers. For some reason, Porky's dream is to see them join the police academy.
You're telling them kids 17, 18, 19, 20, 21 years old.
Hold on, he gonna say go to the military or go be a police. Bro, ain't nobody trying to be no police, and I'm definitely ain't trying to. Bro, they got money for wars, but can't feed the poor. They got money for niggas to go overseas and do what they do, but when it come back to America, I see homeless people here with terrible stories every day, bro. But y'all talking about something going on in another country.
Have a felony.
Right.
Stay in the hood. Push the hood. Do the things the hood doing. But the minute somebody like me tell them, go to the police academy, you tell them they a snitch. You tell them they ain't no good, they can't come back. The minute I tell them, go to the military, right? Oh, you's a buster, you ain't got that life. See, if we get enough of our people,
Right.
going to the police academy or going to the military, coming back out of the military and maybe entering law enforcement, if you're not in the game, you're 18, 21, you ain't got no felonies, I advise you, so we can have our people on our side, go to the military or go and listen to the police academy.
This is the gospel. When he's interviewing potential recruits for WAC 100 Enterprises. And sure enough, those who sign up soon start echoing the exact same sentiments.
A military background or a law enforcement background, going into different careers, okay? So, I recommend this. If you have any questions, we're pleased to try to help you or point you.
Man. We ain't doing that, bro.
In the right direction, if you want to be in law enforcement.
They might well go out.
This is Buick. Now.
I ain't gonna say that.
Buick.
Try to help you or point you in the right direction if you want to be in law enforcement.
Go do what it is that you need to do for you and yours, because that's the only way we're going to get ahead. We ain't got ahead doing it the street way. All we got is a bunch of stories of who our uncles used to be, how much dope they used to sell, and how much time they got right now, or how long they've been in the grave today. That's all we got. So at some point in time, somebody got to set a motherfucking example. And look, bro, step that aside from that. Don't get stacked with that, and go handle your business as a man. Yeah, real shit. We all get
I mean,
a
you can handle your
all our
business.
life. But when the fuck you gonna give that birth name?
Like most scandalous Los Angeles just said, bro. I see kids every day right now, bro. I be on Facebook, bro. They just had a little young black boy. He got accepted to Morehouse, and he made a record of the youngest person ever accepted to Morehouse. They said Martin Luther King was the youngest accepted to Morehouse, but they say this young man he beat Martin Luther King record as far as age being accepted into the college. So yeah, I mean, you ain't gotta be no police, bro.
For shot. See that gang ain't white?
You ain't gotta be no police,
that
dog.
years when I started giving Cass Jones a shot at moving. I supposed to move as a man. I started winning, bro.
Hey, Wack. I told you I'm Eminem for Bram, right? But when I introduced
Bro, listen, y'all. You could be anything else but the police and make millions.
What is my PTRs?
Do y'all know what that entails? Getting up every day, going out. Your life could definitely be taken any day. It might be your first day in your life get taken, bro. You like I forget the case or whatever, but they the police unalived a little young guy or whatever, a little young teenager. Then it was this man's son. He was so upset. He just went and ran over a random officer. And that's where you gotta be like, damn, like, he woke up that morning, he didn't think he was gonna get ran over by no car, bro. Like, he ain't had nothing to do with it, but you gotta think about it. That's the profession that he chose. So that's a profession, bro. When you wake up every day, there's a possibility, bro. You could lose your life.
Hey, Levante, right? Because that's where I'm at. Like, I understand everything you did. I understand your genius, your marketing, so ingenious. I understand everything, your business. But at some point, and I understand everything with the game, it's fucked up. We know this what we signed up for, Wack. And you're right, at some point as a man, you gotta stand on your own. But you don't compromise your integrity.
But see, this is what I'm saying, right? Hey, bro, listen to Lamont. This is really
That's exactly.
My first $1 million, right? I swear to God, my first $1 million in life. I spent fighting cases, burying niggas, you know, making our street investments, taking wins and losses. This real shit, right? My first $1 million in my life. My first $1 million I received in the wire came from a gay Jewish guy.
Have you noticed how cordial Porky is with Deuce during this conversation? Pay close attention to him. It shows exactly how Porky operates when he's working with someone, or trying to bring them into his circle.
So was I supposed to say, nah, I'm Wack from Part 1 gangster. I can't see that wire and do that business. Fuck that. Well, I'm trying to... because our rules say we ain't supposed to deal with homosexuals, right? We're not supposed to we aren't supposed to... Bro, listen, I'm telling you this, and I want you to hear this shit. And I hope one day you won't hear my voice ringing out of your mind when you're in a bad situation. Mine say, look, bro.
Here comes Alonzo, y'all.
You sound like you're very intelligent. You a stand-up, and you got what it takes to move the way you want to move. Everybody can't do that. Some take orders and get told what to do, and that's just the wolf.
To protect the sheep, you gotta catch the wolf. And it takes a wolf to catch a wolf, you understand?
You're a wolf. All the movies that we fucking praise. And if you watch all these gangster movies that we fucking praise.
Porky just said if you look at all the old gangster movies that we praise. Tell me what you guys think Porky is gonna say next about these gangster movies. What point about these movies is he gonna point out? Remember, this is him trying to recruit and groom Deuce. Listen to what Porky says stood out to him in these movies. And then ask yourself, what is Porky really trying to say?
Every last one of these motherfuckers made up their own rules when they wanted to. They fit the police on their enemies. They fit the police on their enemies. They fit the police on their enemies. This is crazy. I was like, what is this? Every last one of these movies, these gangster movies, did it how they wanted to do it when they wanted to do it. Why? Because they was the power to be.
So what Porky gathered from the old monster movies is that they sent the police enemies. What in the hell did that have to do with the conversation? He started off by telling Deuce he was a wolf, and that he could move the way he wanted to move. Then he went into gangster movies, and said they sent the cops at their enemies. This is how Porky grooms his 100 EBT members.
That's horrible.
This is how he prepares them to accept working with the feds and sending the police at his enemies.
Monte, real shit, I don't know what you got going on in your life. Give that birth name a chance. That mind that was being molded in school, that motherfucker, let that right and wrong start guiding, brother. And I guarantee
I'm probably gonna slide for 30 after 30, y'all.
Anything.
30. I'm gonna be 30 in this.
That you think the Cash Jones, aka Wack, the Don Move, that's associated with that same flag you got to help you with, then reach out to me. And I help I get over around that motherfucker, under that motherfucker.
So you just heard how friendly Porky used to be. That's the kind of conversation he'll have when there's no tension. When he still thinks you're buying what he's selling. But the moment he realizes you see through the act, this is how he switches up.
Wack, you first of all, why you lied to me yesterday? You talked to
What is that?
my people. Do send
Send your people what? Who's your people?
Who was that whack goo from the crew that I asked you about yesterday? Was that you, Bree?
Whack just opened his first room.
Nah, that was D murder.
Fuck you talking about?
D murder.
Yeah, what up?
What happened? What happened?
I don't know that dude. Who was that? And you was arguing with the other morning.
You didn't get a DM from what? I thought you had got a DM from.
Well, I don't even know who this is, bro. You know exactly who I am. You was arguing with the other dude. When you talk about
I'm not doing no more Lamont.
He's allowing new niggas to use the fake argument.
Same old phone? Nah. Upgrade to the new Galaxy Z Fold 7.
A beautiful home is something we create, and we can start right now at Floor & Decor.
Lodo Deuce what day? I ain't been on.
Now you ain't been a ring and shoot the fade with the fucking Deuce Ends. What you said?
Me?
Yeah, when you was in there and you told me you want my man.
Lamont, you must be talking about no, nigga.
Nah, he was talking to you.
Talking to you. I'll fight him.
Hold on. Wait. You said it's recording. So you heard I'll fight him. Hey, when he heard I'll fight him, hold on. When he heard I'll fight him, that wasn't me. What are you talking about?
This whole situation was a blow to Porky's ego. Long story short, back then, he pulled one of his usual janky promoter moves and stepped on Deuce's toes while Deuce was trying to lock in a fight deal for Crip Mac. Because of that, Deuce called Porky out for the fade. Now you're hearing Porky act clueless, like he doesn't know what's going on. But make no mistake, he's scrambling, doing everything he can to wiggle his way out. You already heard Deuce tell him to stop playing dumb. I want you to pay close attention so you can hear the level that Porky takes this to. This will show you how Porky acts when he is truly against you.
Yo, you said when I said
who you been talking about fighting, Lamonte?
Fucking fade. You. Pretty
who? You gonna fight me?
Man, come on.
Yo, man. Come on with the dude's trying to spin the narrative, bro. Come on, man. You always doing
Wait, hold on, bro.
It's one of those.
The fade.
Wait, hold on, bro. You said you wanted to get out with Snow over. I don't know why you wanted to fight.
I told Snow said I'm a bitch. Dude said Lamonte used a bitch. I said, okay, keep that same energy. When you get there, pull up, right? That's what I told him. The homies already was on him. So that was he's a nothing, right?
Okay. Alright, shit, man. You took my shit.
Right. So I'm like, first and foremost, you get into it with Stacks 280, talking about some Jersey paperwork shit. Now these Grape Streets asking like, what's up with this?
Lamonte.
You been doing that gang bullshit,
hey, bro. You done been on my phone. Wait, Lamonte. I see what's going on.
Bro, you
done been on my phone. Hey, bro. You done been on my phone 10 times.
Niggas still
talking real nice. But blood, if you want to get out with me, that's nothing.
All right, then we gonna set that up.
Porky said if Deuce want to get down with him, it's nothing. This was years ago, so clearly it is something to Porky. After a simple head up, him and Deuce's problem would have been resolved, and this whole situation would be over and done with. But instead of Porky doing that, I want you guys to hear what he does.
How about that? Here it is, then.
You been on my phone, bro. You told it right now.
That's what it is.
Me, you know that's what it is right now.
Check out y'all kicking me in the Karma Cafe. Want y'all to like, subscribe, share, hit notification. Anybody who watched this after the live, tap in, tell us where you came from, and come back for the next video. Peace and one.
Yeah, what's up, man?
You didn't get my room 10 times and they listen, you want to get in your mama, we already said we're going to get our friend. He don't run none no more, man. He come with right with him. So listen, what you say, my way? Hey, what? Talk to that man. Me and you already said we're going to get our friend. Hey, what you say,
Yeah, this on here pumping this down like J-Rock can knock you out, man. We was in the building, bro. You got knocked out, bro. You can lie.
Bro, ain't no, I'm not even entertaining that shit. If Wack would have got knocked out at
you gotta walk that ground, J-Rock.